Everybody mute your microphones, please. I'd like to welcome you to our annual middle school awards assembly. We're so excited that you're here and your parents here and your teachers are here. And we are going to begin with prayer for Mrs. Velez. But before we do that, I'm just going to let you know the first three teachers will be Miss Dixon has one award, and then Mrs. Hall, and then McKenna, and then I will call all the other teachers separately. So, Mrs. Velez, would you have prayer, please?
I'd be happy to. Dear Lord God in heaven, we thank you that we are fearfully and wonderfully made, that all of these students have amazing talents with exactly what you want them to have so that they can be sharp tools in your toolbox, so that we all together as a great big team can do what is necessary in letting everybody know your story so that you can come again soon and take us home. As we're celebrating all of those talents that you've given each of these students today, please bless them, help them to understand that they are created in your image, that they are loved more than anybody else ever could love them by you, and that you have something very special in store for them at this moment, in the future, and forever. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Okay, Ms. Dixon, you will go first.
Hi, so I don't get to see middle schoolers a whole lot. I get to see a few of you in Lego Club, but I've been really lucky to get to spend some time with Mariah in music class. She's been learning recorder from me, and I would like to give her the musicianship award for just showing up promptly every time to class and putting in the work, and also applying what she knows already from music to learning to play the recorder. And she is a recorder rock star. So thank you, Mariah.
Thank you, Ms. Dixon. And after each teacher gives her their awards, then we will give everybody a hand. So thank you. Good job, Mariah. Okay, Mrs. Hall.
Wait, can we clap now? Because Miss Dixon stated her.
Yes.
Hey,
so now we're going to wait on
Mrs. Lori.
Hall, and then we will clap after everybody gets their awards.
Yay!
Mrs. Lori. Okay, I'll.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am really excited about today. I am going to be giving awards to 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. So we're going to start with the 6th graders. And 6th graders, you are kind. And when I think of you and our class, I think about kindness to each other, the way that you are with one another. And also, you are my commentator class. You like to comment on cultures in the world, and you are it's always fun, never a dull moment. And I just have loved being with you this year. So I'm going to start with Lauren. Lauren, you have an award for your faithful attendance. You are there every single day, and I just love it. You're one of the first ones into class, and you're just very, very studious, and you're always there. So I really appreciate that. Orion has an award for excellent attendance also. You're one of those that just shows up always. Zaf, for excellent effort. Caleb, you are my confident geographer, maybe because you've been a few places in the world. Andreas, most enthusiastic learner, always up for something more. Izzy, excellent participation in class and responses. Elizabeth, positive encourager. You are the class encourager. Thank you for that. Esteban, thoughtful listener, and for your kindness to your classmates. AJ, for your determined focus and effort. And I might also say, you have a comment and something to tell us about every single country. Samara, for your dedication to success. You are always striving to do better. Maddie, for your excellent attendance and also your dedication to doing the very best job possible in class. Talia, for determined effort, and also Julia. You two are new. You came second semester, but in spite of a lot of odds, Talia, you always managed to try to come to class in spite of your internet issues. And Julia also just staying the course, and I really appreciate it. So I'd like for us to just give a big thank you and congratulations to all the sixth graders, okay?
Yay!
Let's go.
Thank you.
Miss Hall, let's
All
go. You're
right.
the best.
Seventh grade. You are the ones that I think of when I think of teamwork and friendship and laughter. This, I know you other teachers know, this seventh grade group, they just get one another. They have special names for each other of it, just in a good way. They kid with each other. They are really, really a great team. And I just enjoy being with you so much. Davian, you have an award for your determined effort. I have seen you really, really work hard this year, and you just show up consistently, and I'm so proud of you. Stephen, I gave you an enthusiastic history buff award. You want to travel the world, and you're always saying, oh, I want to live here. I want to live there. I can't wait to see where you finally land. And it probably won't be for long because you'll want to go to another country. Maddie, an award for your excellent attitude always. Noah, for your enthusiastic participation. And London, for your energetic, focused desire to learn more. You're always questioning and you want to learn more. Mariah, for your attention to detail. You try to do your very best and you want to make sure that you do it right. And I really appreciate that. Vesper, you have the Stellar Student Award. You're showing up, you have good questions, good comments. Zoe, I consider you the class cheerleader. So you have an award for being the class cheerleader. Risa, your award is Positive Class Encourager. Cameron, dedication to progress in social studies. Cameron, I have seen you work so hard this year, and I'm noticing, and I really, really admire that and respect it. Gabriel, for your dedication to progress in social studies. You try to do your very best always, and you show up, and you're just such a very special part of our class. Thank you. Leona, for your determined focus and effort, and how you ask questions to make sure that you do the right thing. Also, Micah, for your loyal, selfless leader. You have a Loyal Selfless Leader Award, and for your excellent attendance. Let me tell you, Micah has come through in homeroom this year. He spends time on his own creating Kahoot games and review things for homeroom, and just you always are thinking of your class, and we appreciate it. Cindy, for your commitment to success. Aether, you have Enthusiastic Historian Award and excellent attendance. Cullen, you have an award for your kindness and patience with all of your classmates who love you and really, really kid you a lot. And you are so good-natured about it, always. And also, Cullen, you get an award for excellent attendance. Mario, you have our Thoughtful Commentator Award. And Lexi, you have the Outstanding Team Motivator Award. So that is my 7th grade. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I tried not to, so let me know. But let's give them all a hand, okay? Thank you.
Good job, seventh graders.
What are they doing here? I come to the eighth graders now. Eighth graders, you have this calmness, and I call you my philosophers. You're debaters, and you have the courage to speak up and to talk about issues that are really, really important for all of us to listen to one another and to learn from. The eighth graders are in U.S. history, and we really do have some very courageous students who are willing to speak up and to express their own concerns, their own issues, so that we can learn from one another and help our country to be a better country. And I so appreciate and respect you for that. Matthew Arias, your award is Determined Progress. Nathan, Most Valuable Historian. We actually go to Nathan for a lot of information. Bella, for your focused progress this year. Micah, I don't think Micah is here. Micah actually, I think, is in the world geography class. But if you are here, you have an award for your excellent attendance and participation. Simon, excellent class participation. Joram, outstanding improvement this year. Sophia, dedication to excellence. Always asking questions to clarify to make sure you're doing the best job. Barbie, dedication to excellence. And you also have Compassionate Friend Award. David, your award is the Most Inquisitive Student Award. Teresa, Destined for Success Award, excellent attendance. Emmanuel, Most Enthusiastic History Commentator. Jonas, exemplary work in class, and you are the grammar spelling master. And I appreciate it, Jonas, when you notice if I've made a mistake so that I can correct it. Samson, remarkable achievement this year. Shannon, I gave you the Courageous Contributions Award because of how you have helped our class to understand issues and to speak up and to really help our class learn how to respect one another and listen to one another. That is a very important quality, and I hope that you never lose that ability or that willingness to share. Ethan, thoughtful history commentator. You have been very respectful in your comments this year, and I so appreciate that. Jason, exemplary worker. Bura, consistently good scholarship. Lucas, for steady progress this year. Liana, committed to excellence. In spite of your move, in spite of everything, you are very faithful and committed to doing the best job. And Alex, for your very faithful participation in class this year. I'm so proud of you, all three of the grades, and God will use you mightily in your lifetime. And so I just thank you for being such wonderful students. And go eighth grade.
Thank you, Ms. Paul.
Let's go, Nicole.
Is McKenna here? Y'all see McKenna?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, there you go. Okay, McKenna, just a second. We will highlight you.
Alrighty.
I don't know how to highlight her without a picture.
You can still go to it and highlight.
Okay.
Just a second. I can't find her.
I think I lost my.
Can y'all not find her? I cannot find her on
I
here.
found her, it just won't let me highlight her.
Oh, okay. Okay, I guess we can't highlight you, McKenna. Go
You
ahead.
have to remove the spotlight from Miss Hall first, and then you can spotlight McKenna.
Oh, yeah.
Jaden, you're alive.
Yes.
Emmanuel, can you do that?
It says this, start video.
I think McKenna has to have her camera on.
Yeah, she does.
Oh man, I'm having some tech issues today. I'm actually on my phone, so I don't know how.
That's all right. Just go ahead and give
That's
your
all right.
awards, McKenna. It's okay.
Thank you. Sorry, everybody. Okay. So I just want to say, first and foremost, incredibly proud of my middle school photography class. I have seen so much improvement from each and every one of you. So I just want you to know I am just so proud. So let's start out with Cameron. I'm going to give you the Stop Motion Videographer Award of the Year. Now, pretty much after every photography class, Cameron has showed me some stop motion video that he's made. And I can just tell he puts just hours and hours of hours, and it's super impressive to see. Next up, we have Cohen. I'm going to give him the Rising Star Award because he just started photography this year, and I've just already seen some incredible work from him, and I'm looking. Then we have, let me scroll down. We have Jonas, and I'm going to give him the Voice best. class. Oh, I'll say that one more time. I'm going to give Jonas the Best Participant Award because he's always commenting and asking questions, and he is just an overall great educator. Voice class. I think someone's unmuted. Oh, okay. And then I'm going to give Alex Excellence in Photography Award, and I'm also going to give that to Gabriel because I'm just very impressed by your guys' work and dedication to this class. And I think that's all my awards for today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, McKenna. Okay, Mrs. Martez. Mrs. Martez?
This is Martin.
Yes, here I am.
All right, thank you.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I just want to say, and I didn't know how to award this, but for the 6th and the 7th grade, you guys have really been troopers with the change that you had to have in January with getting me as a new teacher and things being changed around a little bit. And that just shows such a wonderful attitude that you've had in adjusting and being flexible with the schedule and what the needs were for the school. So I want to commend all of the 6th graders and all of the 7th graders for the good spirit with the change that came kind of in the middle of the school year. I really appreciate it a lot. I have 2 awards today for my 6th grade class. The first one is for EJ. I have an excellent attendance award for EJ and an excellent attendance award for Madeline today. I hope I'm not leaving out. I tried to look through carefully, but that is really appreciated when you guys are so diligent to show up to class and really make it a priority. For my 7th graders, Gabriel has a Star Effort and Most Improved Award. Gabriel has really put forth, I think, a stellar effort in just getting himself organized and just responding to things in class and really putting forth an effort. And I have noticed that and I appreciate it. And I have to give Aether stellar attendance, and he is absolutely, guys, the best morning greeter that I think I have ever had. He brings a smile to my face no matter what is happening outside of my window. eighth year's greeting when I call attendance is just fantastic. So he's got the best morning greeter award from me. So those are the ones that I have for today. But again, I want to thank all of the sixth graders and seventh graders for your flexibility and your good effort in class. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Martez. Mrs. Pettibone. I guess I need to warn y'all. Who's coming?
Yes, so I teach actually high school German 1, but I have 4 middle schoolers in my class, and I just have the best students in my class. I was really impressed with my middle schoolers, how well they kept up with the high school pace and turning in their work, and Bella and Barbie were there and always participated in class. And then I wanted to recognize 8th year. He's our Fußball or German soccer expert. So Fußball, German soccer is very important in German, and I always teach culture as well. So he had us updated on the World Cup, who's playing who and who's winning, and he's also the youngest student in my high school class, and I just thought it was amazing how he kept up with his work. Then I also want to recognize Nathan. Nathan is always the first one in class. He always is the first one to turn in work. He is super diligent and always there, always dependable, and just has done amazing work. So those are my awards. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Pettibone. Okay, and Mrs. Bowser.
Miss
Yes?
Lori, I don't know if you saw my text, but there is a 6th grader that I did not mention, and I
sorry,
have
go
an
right
award
ahead.
still there.
Did you want to announce it?
I do, yes, if I could, just one, okay?
Who is it?
All right,
She's going to announce it. This is Lorraine, so go ahead and mark Lorraine.
I'm so sorry.
No,
That's
okay.
why I asked, because I was like, I think I'm missing somebody here. Yes, it's Colt. And Colt, you have the Multitasking Superstar Award. And the reason is because you are constantly doing something else during class, but answer questions and are participating. You might be feeding the horses, or you're walking around the ranch, or you're traveling in the car, but you managed to stay focused in spite of it all. So good job. Thank you, Colt.
Thank you, Mrs. Hall. Okay. Mrs. Bowser.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for allowing me to be here. I want to start out by saying that I've been working with the 7th and 8th graders in math, and I am super proud of every student. I was just telling Miss Tammy that there's not a day that I don't work with them that I'm not smiling or giggling. Every student has been such a joy to work with. So I have 2 awards for 7th grade. The first one is for Stephen, and I am giving Stephen the Enthusiastic Helper Award. One thing that I really love about how Stephen helps is sometimes he is needing help and he takes the time, if he sees someone else that needs help, he will jump in and help them. And I just love that about him, that he's so selfless when it comes to that. So good job, Stephen. My next award is for Davion. He has the award for Outstanding Progress. And I've said it before, I'm just super proud of you, Davion, how you've been doing in class. It's such a dramatic change from when we first started working together. And I'm just really, really proud of how you've been so dedicated and working so hard, and it's paying off. I have 4 awards for 8th grade, and I'm going to start with Barbara. She gets the most helpful award. Barbara will always volunteer if I need a volunteer, even if she's not 100% sure of what the task will be. She has been volunteering for a few different things, including for graduation. And it's been a blessing to have you in class, Barbara. So good job. The next award is for David. He is my multiplication master. If anyone needs help with the multiplication tables, you don't need a calculator. David is your man. He will know the answer right away. So that's really encouraging. The next award is for Manny. One thing that stands out about Manny, and the award is most welcoming to new students, is that Manny is very friendly and very, very helpful to the new students. He reaches out, he shoots an email, and it's such an example of Christ. It's very encouraging. And the last but not least award is for Sam. He gets the Outstanding Math Student Award. And I've just been really excited about his progress and just how he's been in class. He brings so much to the class, and his patience, his determination, really, really super job. And that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll do Clemens and then, well, let's do Boyd and then Clemens. I think she's done. Thank you. Good job. Okay, McKenna has told us that she has 2 more. So McKenna, we cannot, I will unspotlight. McKenna, you can go ahead.
Oh, thank you so much. So I realized that I forgot to do Nathan in 8th year. So for 8th year, I'm going to give him the Jokester Award, because every week I just look forward to his jokes. He always can make the entire class just crack up, and he's just hilarious. And the next one is for Nathan, and he gets the Helping Hand Award, because he has helped me with so many tech problems, everything. So just thank you, Nathan, for helping me out with all that stuff, and for also helping out your classmates.
Thank you, McKenna. Okay, Mrs. Boyd.
Hello. I have 2 awards. They're for 7th graders. And I want to say that when I started with them, it was a roller coaster of emotions, because it was hard to get them to focus and do what they needed to do. But as the months have passed by, they have totally changed. And I have an award for Xavier. He's the Super Scientist Award. Every time that we get together and we're knocking these lessons down, it's like science is his go-to, his go-to. He just loves science. He can knock out 2-3 lessons and he can just continue to drive. But when it has to do with anything else, he's like, can I take a break? Can I take a break? So he's my can I take a break? And I have Daniel. Daniel, he gets my hardest worker award. I can push him to get work done, and he works at it. He doesn't sit there and complain or anything. He tries his hardest and does the best always. So I'm glad to have been able to work with them too, independently as well. So those are the only 2 words I have for today.
Thank you, Mrs. Boyd. And now Mrs. Clemens.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go backwards. I want to start with eighth graders. I just picked a few, but I do want to say to the whole eighth grade class, it was so fun that I ended up getting to teach language arts like the last bit of the year. And honestly, I was a little bit nervous, like, oh, eighth graders, they're so old. I don't know, how's it gonna go? And you guys have just been like really, really sweet and really helpful and working so hard. And it's just I'm really honored that I got to get to know you, and I'm really proud of you all. So, but I would like to honor especially Micah Bravo with the Self-Motivated Award, because Micah, you're really, really responsible about staying caught up, and you're even like looking ahead, like what's coming next, and sending me questions to make sure you're really ready, and then you're making sure you're doing quality work. So good job on that. And then I want to present Simon with the award, the Awesome Questioner Award, because you ask really good questions to clarify the assignment. And, certainly your classmates are wondering the same thing. And because you have the courage and intelligence to ask the question, you're helping everyone. And the last eighth grader I want to especially honor is Ethan. I'm giving you the Descriptive Writer Award because you use writing like art. It's like art. You really like paint a picture with words, and it's just so fun to read your writing. Okay, now I'm gonna go to seventh grade, and I picked a few seventh graders, but seventh graders, it's just I really look forward to your class all the time, because you are so full of energy. You're so friendly and talkative, but not all of you. So you have a really neat mix of personalities in your class. And it's just been great getting to know you guys this year. But I'm just going to do a few. Let's see. I'm going to especially, I want to honor Davion. I'm giving you the Best Catcher Upper Award, because sometimes you would make me nervous. Like you would get behind, and I know how like discouraging that can be. And I think, oh no, is he gonna be able to handle it? And then next thing I know, I'm getting all these notifications that you're turning in this assignment and that assignment and that assignment. And so then it's like, so you always would get me nervous, and then you would pull through. I want to give Leona the Expressive Reader Award. It's really fun to listen to you because you read with expression. You help the story come alive. Gabriel, I want to honor you with the Reliability Award. I can always depend on you to listen, to follow directions, to help out, and to turn in your work. Risa, I'm giving you the Gentle Leader Award because it's like you can be bossy, but you don't come across bossy. So you can like somebody is reading the wrong thing, and I'm like, oh, should I jump in and correct them? And you jump in and correct them, but you do it in such a gentle way that nobody takes offense. Zoe, I would like to honor you with another Expressive Reader Award. You also really make the story come alive. Like I could listen to you reading all day long. London, I crown you the organization king, because like I can have you working with a group, and then I go check on your group, and you've got everybody knowing exactly like, okay, who's going to read next, and where are they starting and where are they stopping. And it's amazing and very helpful. Noah, I am honoring you with as the Comprehension Master. You always ask very thoughtful questions and make comments that show you really like dig deep in the story and you get what the author is trying to get across. Let's see. Okay, sixth graders. So for sixth graders, you guys, I had a bunch of classes with you, and so I don't know, I kind of feel like you're my group, and you were just overall so nice to teach. So nice. And a lot of you, you come from all over the place. Some people are moving in the middle of the year, all different things going on with different sports or interests. And I feel like you guys were really there for each other and supported each other and it just embraced all the differences. And I'm really proud of you. So I'm not going to award everyone just because I know that other teachers, I wanted to give other teachers a chance, but I did pick a bunch of sixth graders. So I'm going to start with Colin. Colin, I'm giving you the Brave Newcomer Award because it can be scary to suddenly change schools. Or anyways, just like we're only a few weeks left, but you jumped right in. You got busy right away. You had the courage to ask questions and make sure you're learning what you needed to learn and participating with partners or groups or whatever. And I'm just really proud of you. That can be really difficult to do, and you did it well. Okay, Maddie, I decided to call you the keyboard ninja. You are amazing and responsible in all of your classes that I have you, but with the keyboarding class, I don't know how you do it. You just fly through those lessons. It's crazy. And in all the classes, you turn in really good quality work too. Okay, Colt, I want to honor you with the Keep It Interesting Award because it's true that I never know what you're going to be doing in class. If you're you're going to show us your aquarium or you're going to be out with your horse or whatever, but you're still participating. You're right there with us doing everything we're doing. And you're showing us interesting photos. And so thanks for keeping class interesting. And Samara, I would like to give you the Perseverance Award. No matter what's going on with you, if your family is moving or you're traveling or you're having technology challenges, you just never give up and you inspire me so much. So thank you very much for being you. AJ, I'm going to honor you with the Extra Mile Award because you might have a good grade, but you want it to be even better. And so you're asking me wait, can I redo that assignment? Or how do I get extra points? And that's amazing. Alyssa, I wanted to give you the Spreading Positivity Award because it seems like you always have something fun to say. It doesn't matter if you're sick or tired or whatever, you come on class and you seem happy and cheerful and you just kind of influence the feeling of the class just by your presence. And Izzy, I'm giving you the Kahoot Creator Award. Thank you for making homeroom fun and educational, not only by created your own Kahoots for people to play, but you also did a tutorial so we could all learn how to make Kahoots. So thank you very much. Andreas, the Encourager Award. Thank you for having positive words for other people. And Caleb, the Question Master, because you also are one of those people who's really good at thinking of the questions to ask that other people are thinking of too, and you're helping your class by asking those questions. Zaf, the Early Bird Award. I had a lot of early birds this year, but if I look back over the whole year and all of the classes, Zaf, you were the most consistent at showing up early to class, which I appreciate. And then Laurelyn, I'm giving you the Top Listener Award. You're another person I could always count on to be punctual, and then you would listen really well to the directions, and it seemed like you always knew what to do on assignments. And so to all of you, I love you, and I'm just so excited to see what God does with your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Clemens. Mrs. Elliser. Uh-oh. Do we need to come back to you?
I can't. No, I can talk.
Okay.
Maybe we should do something else because she's lagging out.
Yeah, she is lagging out. Okay,
She froze for me.
We'll switch to Mrs. Lewis and come back to Mrs. Ellis. Mrs. Lewis?
Yes.
That's me. Okay, so I teach math to 6th, 7th, and 8th, and I love math, and I love teaching the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders math. They're all, as they've all the teachers have said so far, they're such fun groups to work with. Not all of them love math, but they all put their energy in, give it a try, and I'm just so thankful just for their willingness, because it's not always real easy for everybody, but I mean, they put a lot of work into it. They try to get their work turned in overall. And so anyway, it's been a really fun year. I've just really enjoyed it. Ms. Bowser gave out a few of our awards already. So I wholeheartedly agree with what she said for the 7th and 8th graders that she mentioned. I'm going to give out some more. Again, I didn't give an award to everyone. Not that I wish that I feel like every one of you deserve an award for going through math this year, because it was a big book. You learned a lot. You did well. So anyway, just kudos to you on that. I'm going to start with the 6th graders. I'm giving EJ, he had our highest math average, grade math class. So I'm just going to give that award to him. Caleb also has an outstanding math student award, and he always very reliably turned in the math work every single day at the end of class. So I don't know if he ever missed a time, but he was so reliable. Probably of all my math students, he was the most faithful to get that turned in. So anyway, just an award for him. In my 7th grade, I have the math average went to Cullen. And again, just outstanding work, turning it in and doing the work. He always also did more problems. I usually give them an assigned amount and always pretty much did them all. So I just have to give him an extra award on that. Lexi Tennant, also an outstanding math award. She did every problem on every lesson every time. So she just, anyway, and did so well with her math work. I think she loves math almost as much as me, or as much as me. So anyway, she did really well with that. Micah Miller, another outstanding math award, also independent learner. Micah would sometimes come to class with his math done, many times does that. So I don't know if he's reading the lessons, he's figuring it out, he's doing it, which is a great skill in itself. Gabriel, another outstanding math student award, very conscientious about getting his math turned in, showing up for class. Anyway, an excellent job. Risa, excellent math student award. And Mariah. I have a lot of kids who have just really put in their time faithfully to try to figure these things out and work them out. So anyway, that's my 7th graders. Again, there was a couple more I know that Ms. Bowser mentioned. And then in the 8th grade class, I have Leanna, who's an excellent math student, also an independent learner. She comes to class a lot of times with her math done and completed, just does really well. Jonas has our highest average in our 8th grade class in math, does exceptionally well. Won't take anything less than a 95%. He just wants, anyway, very high average. Manny, outstanding math student, and also very outgoing personality in class. Very, like she mentioned earlier, I think she gave him the helpful award, very helpful to help other students. Micah, another outstanding math student, asks questions if he needs it, but is very good at figuring things out, understanding as outstanding math student. So anyway, those are my math awards. But again, I'd love to give all of you one because you've just been such great classes to work with. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Yay, Mrs. Bartholomew.
No.
Mrs. Bartholomew.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay. I have the Bible class for 6th, 7th, and 8th. And I have a variety of Bible girls. Bible facts. They know a lot of Bible facts. We talked about a lot of different characters in the Bible, and they did a lot of memorization. And so these kids worked really hard on some of our topics. They understood it. They participated. So I had a really good class. And we played Bible Jeopardy. And some of the Bible Jeopardies were a little challenging, but some of it, they knew it off the hand. I mean, they were just really good. So I have an award for Alexi Laurel Lynn. She's the Good Listener Award in my Bible class. She's in 6th grade. And for Orion, he is the best participant in our class. Every time I ask for if someone wants to keep score, or, I mean, he's always willing to help out in anything. And they're a group of competitive kids. When we do Bible Jeopardy, I put them in different groups, and it's really interesting to see their Bible facts come out in Bible Jeopardy. Now, Esteban, he's one of my Bible person that just knows a lot. I was telling him yesterday, are you in the Bible Bowl team that went to the Union, the represented in Pathfinders? And he said, no. And I'm like, no, well, you need to get on the Bible Bowl team because you know a lot of Bible facts. And so I will give him the Excellence Bible Award. Esteban is amazing. He memorizes chapters and he will recite them in class. And he's just one of my students that I really admire. And I see all the hard work that the parents teach their children. And he's one of the students that shines. Madeline Smith. She has the Bible Fact Award. She knows a lot of facts. She's an awesome kid. That's another 6th grader. So I'm kind of looking around because it's 6th, 7th, and 8th. So I apologize if I don't call you out. Please tell me because I'm looking through this. Let me see.
Colin.
Who's this? Oh.
You haven't called Colin yet.
Yeah, Colin. Thank you, Colin. Colin Petras. Thank you. Colin is the Best Bible Participant Award. And Colin has a quiet demeanor, but when he gets into the Bible Jeopardy challenge, he wants to kind of catch up with the other person. He's pretty amazing. And he also memorizes long chapters and recites them in class. I know I'm missing one, Jerome. I know I'm looking for Jerome. Jerome Davis. Jerome Davis is very insightful. And I enjoy listening to what he has to say every time we read a Bible text and he participates with the meaning of what the Bible text is about. It's very insightful. So another thing that he has also improved in our Bible class, he just remembers that, oh, I didn't turn that one in, but I'm going to do it right now. So he's just an amazing kid. I really enjoy listening to Jerome. He has a lot to offer in Bible class. I hope I didn't forget anybody else. So I'm looking through. I think he was my last 8th grader. Yeah.
Thank you, Mrs. Bartholomew.
Thank you.
Okay, Mrs. Noriega.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I am also teaching Bible this year, middle school Bible. I always promised myself that I would never teach middle school. And then I got here to Sycamore and was assigned the very enigmatic Bible class first period. And you think because it's first period, it'd be nice and quiet. I invite you guys to step in there. It is anything but quiet. So we have a lot of fun in Bible class. I'm thinking too much fun. you probably wouldn't think it's a Bible class, but it's been my goal and my challenge to take biblical principles and find ways to reach the minds of 21st century young learners. And so I try to use as many methods as I can find so that these kids can, you know, learn to appreciate the Word of God. And we've had the privilege to pray for persecuted Christians across the world. We've had the privilege of sharing our gifts and talents, as the Bible teaches that we've been endowed with different gifts and talents to serve our community. And of course, learn all the stories of the Bible, study the sanctuary, study God's Word. And so it's just been a very exciting year. And I want to thank each and every student. So like I said, we have too much fun in Bible class. And some of these awards I designated to the students, and other awards were nominated by their classmates themselves. So I'm just going to go ahead and give a list. Y'all bear with me. First on the list, it is student with the best smile, Mr. Sampson. Mr. Sampson, he doesn't like his camera on, but when he puts it on and smiles, he's got quite a smile. He's got one of those, like they called them back in the days, a Colgate smile. So definitely has the best smile in class. Friendliest girl, the student nominated for friendliest girl this year was Leona. She's always nice, friendly, kind to everybody, willing to work with people. She's open to working with anybody, and we appreciate her very much. All right, we also play Bible Jeopardy. Like I said, we try to make Bible entertaining here. And this year's Bible Jeopardy Champion Award goes to Mr. Steven. Steven is always ready to answer the questions. If somebody doesn't get it right, he is ready to respond. And I do have a lot of Bible scholars in this class. There are several of you, but you know, I had to spread the awards out. But Steven is definitely at the top. And sometimes everybody is gone from the class and he wants to just keep answering all the questions. And he just like wants to take over and give me the answers. And I appreciate that in him. This next award is very funny, but again, this was the class nominating this student. We call it the Always Well Nourished Award, also known for the Always Eating in Class Award. And this first year was Mr. Zaff. I didn't even, I didn't even notice that Zaff, apparently Zaff has class while he's having breakfast as well. I don't know, but the kids noticed it and they're like, yep, he's always eating. There were no competitors, no ties on this one. I mean, Zaff was it. The next award is the Most Assertive Student Award. This goes out to London. I appreciate London's position and views on different aspects of life, and he is immovable. He is like a rock. He has his stance, he has his views, he has his positions, and he is not easily moved. And I just appreciate that character trait in him that, you know, we should all model, especially when we're defending the cause of the Lord. The next award, Stellar Student Award, goes to Mariah. She's quietly working there in the background. It's almost as if she's not. I always tell my parents, if I don't have a lot to say about your students, because they're really, really, really good in class. And they just keep busy, they do their work and no problems. Several months ago, we took a vote. We completed a Padlet and the students got a chance to share with the class what they would do if they were a principal for a year, a principal at Sycamore Academy for a year. What would they do different? What would they add? And of course, you had everything from, video games all day and extra recess to, do a lot of homework and bring up the game. And so the class nominated, they read all the responses and they nominated this person. So I want to give her the title of the next Mrs. Lori Nichols Award goes to Vesper. Okay, the class agreed that Vesper would be the most qualified.
Yeah, did you get all your teachers?
Position.
Did all your teachers do stuff?
The Miss Lori's position, if anything were to in the future when Miss Lori retires. So Miss Lori, you already have your what do you call it? Your interim right there. Okay. The Kahoot Queen, her name is always on the what do you call it, the podium. Again, this is the class. All the students agreed to this one. The Kahoot Queen Award goes to Risa. She is always on the podium. She in whatever it is, whatever topic, whether it's Easter topics or the Beatitudes or creation or sanctuary, she is always on there. The next award, this is the Future Vocal Actor or Radio Show Host Award. This student just has an amazing voice, and that goes to Cameron. He's been granted some amazing vocal cords by the Lord. And when he talks, I mean, I can just imagine him reading something, a script or something in English class, because he has so much feeling and emotion in his voice that it's very pleasant to listen to. So Cameron gets that award. Best School Spirit Award goes to Barbara, along with Pouring Sunshine. She just comes in here on any rainy day, and Barbara is just a smile, an array of sunlight. It makes our morning just, very, very nice and pleasant. The next award, the Lego King Award, that goes to David. I think we all agree that he would be the Lego King, and they also unanimously voted him the most inquisitive award, because David will always ask questions, and he will ask and ask and ask until he gets his clarification. He will not stop, and that is a good thing to have. All right, the next award, Future Engineer / Technology Guru Award, goes to Micah. Again, that was the class. They just said, Micah, he's always the one that's helping, and I guess they interact in other classes themselves, but they all voted for Micah. And I do see him, having engineering down the road in his future. Best Bible Participant and the Friendliest Boy, that goes to Mr. EJ. EJ always very nice and kind and friendly to all the students there. Let's see. Best Christian Artist Award goes to Teresa. We had a day where we shared our talents that the Lord had given us, and Teresa brought out her guitar and sang for us, and it was just lovely. And I also granted her the gift of spiritual discernment. She always has to take on verses or on those not so concrete messages that the word tries to tell us, that you kind of have to go in a little deeper. Teresa has great insight for that. This award was nominated by the class. GimKit King of the Year Award goes to Mr. Manny. Okay. Classmates said he's a champion on GimKit here and in all the other classes. So I really don't know how GimKit is played. I just kind of watch, but apparently he's really good at it. And I also want to award him with the I Can Always Count on Him to Show Me My Mistakes Award. And then go very, very, very far back, Manny and I, since he was in the womb probably earlier than that. So I love you, Manny, and you always make the class exciting. 8th year was voted by his classmates as MVP of the Year Award. Not sure if it's for his athletic skills or for his extensive knowledge on soccer that he's always showing, but that was also unanimous vote. Future Disney Princess Voice Award goes to Miss Shannon. Shannon also had an opportunity to sing for us. She sang a cappella, no filters on the microphones, nothing. She had a beautiful voice. She sang a piece. I think she sang something from Sleeping Beauty. It was just one of those beautiful Disney songs that you hear, and she nailed it. We were all very impressed with her, with the gift that the Lord has given her. Jason received the Most Dedicated Student Award, and he also received the Kahoot King Award. So he's a boy that's always on the Kahoot podium. And that was, he was nominated by his classmates for that. Alexia, the Best Mathematician Award. She's always just sharing stuff. I mean, I tell Alexia that I do 2 + 2, and that's as far as I go. More than that, my brain kind of shuts down. But apparently Lexi is the next John Nash or one of those mathematicians. So kudos to you, Lexi. And finally, we have Davian with the Most Artistic Award. He also shared some of his drawings and pieces that he worked on, and very, very fascinating, the talent that God has given him with his art. So thank you again to my class. Thank you to Ms. Boy, who's there also. Sometimes I'm so embarrassed. I'm thinking Ms. Boy must think that I just let the class be crazy, but she's patient, she's used to it. And she's been my sidekick all this time to, as she helps me with them and everything. And so thank you, everybody. I love y'all. And it's been such a great year.
Thank you, Ms. Marietta. Ms. Catherine, are you, there we go. Okay.
Okay, hi. I'd like to thank all the students I've worked with this year. Let me start from, I had Laurelyn for only the first semester, and to her I give the Enthusiastic Learner Award. She came to class every time, the first one to get to class, and she had her ukulele already tuned and ready to go. And next I'm going to go him I give my Perseverance Award. He is my longest music student ever in Sycamore. He was with me since I started teaching music, and he's with me up to this time. Yay! Cameron, thank you for being with me. I enjoy having you in my class, and your determination to learn things that are new and do good is amazing. The next one is 8th year. To him, I give the Go-Getter Award. He's just go, 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 go. I'm gonna get this. His attitude and the exuberance he exceeds when he's learning things. He just, yes, I'm gonna go. And he gets something good. He's just all emotion go, yes, I got it. But sometimes those pieces, they can be pretty challenging. And when if he gets them, you really see how happy he is and how excited he is. The next, I'm going to give the Excellence in Music Award to Colin. He is a perfectionist. He is quiet, but he will work on things until he gets it. And if he tries to play something, makes a mistake, I said, this is your grade. You happy with that? Now he wants to make it higher. And well, I'm not really sure how much the tone of the instruments come across through the internet, but he has really nice tones when he's playing his instrument. The next, I'm going to give Davion the Determination Award. Davion, this is my first year that I'm teaching Davion, and he was kind of slow at the outset, but he has worked hard and he has caught up, and him and Cameron are challenging each other, and Colin and 8th year are challenging each other. So they encourage each other. They kind of compete with each other, but hey, it's all nice and friendly competition to go and get as far as they can. The last award I'm going to give is for an 8th grader, Shannon. We're doing 8th grade, right? Okay. So Shannon, I'm giving her the Excellence in Music Award. She's in my music appreciation class, and she does all her work on time. If she doesn't get 100%, she wants to work more on it. But yeah, she has great attitude. Her interest in the culture and the arts shows in the passionate way she approaches her studies in music. And so that's it. To all my music students, thank you so much. Great job. Great
Thank
year.
you, Mrs. Ellerser. Okay, Anna. Anna, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Yes, there we go. Okay.
Well, hello, everyone. I am Miss Morales, or most of you know me as Miss Anna from last year. So this year I was able to teach middle school art. And my awards are names of artists. So I have some Japanese, German, and Italian names here. So please bear with me if I mispronounce any of these names. All right, the Mary Cassatt Award, I give it to Leona for Best Portrait. Here we go, Vincent van Gogh, or also known in English as Van Gogh Award, goes to Colin for the most expressive brushwork. The Leonardo da Vinci Award goes to London for most innovative artist. The Jackson Pollock Award goes to Joram for the most expressive artist. Henry Matisse Award, this is for Vesper, for best use of color. The Thomas Cole Award goes to Risa for Best Landscape. The Andy Warhol Award goes to Teresa for Most Trendy Artwork. And then the Yayoi Kusama Award, that's Japanese, goes to Mario for Best Contemporary Art. And last but not least, Leana, you get the Andy Goldsworthy Award for Best Nature Art. And I just want to say thank you to each one of you for coming to class and participating. I really enjoyed getting to know you and having you this year. That's all. Thank you.
And Mrs. Velez.
All right, so Mrs. Velez and I teach 7th and 8th grade science. I want to say just one quick word, and I promise I will make it short. You see what it says right there? It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you a future and a hope." And what that means from the Bible is that God has a plan for each and every one of you. And regardless of what awards you got or didn't get today, God has a plan for you. He has gifted you with what you need to serve him and be a sharp tool in his toolbox so that he can come back soon. So I want to say a quick word about 7th and 8th grade. At the beginning of the year, we introduced a gem jar. And the gem jar was for lots of different things, but I told them that if they were all on time, that they would get a gem per person. And the gem jar stayed empty. And then it stayed empty, and then it stayed. But then things began to pick up. And about a month ago, they filled the gem jar. They got a special day. And since that time, they are so on fire. From about a month ago, look what they have. 3/4 of a gem jar. So congratulations. That's just kind of like a big deal for the whole class. For Madeline Blum, I want to give her the Perseverant Achiever Award. She gets it done, bumps in the road or not, and it's quality when it comes through. Matthew Arias is progressive. He's getting better and better. Bura, improvement. Now I have to qualify that. Bura was always a great student, but she is getting even better. And for Lucas, intelligence. Lucas, you are a highly intelligent guy, and God has blessed you with that gift. For Alex, capable. Alex, you know how to make things happen, and you are able to do things that some people are not gifted with. Keep using your talents for him. Last but not least, Joshua Velez, for perfect attendance, and that's saying something. On time and there every time. And that's all I have for today. And I have to say one more quick thing, and that is that Sycamore Academy is amazing. The students here are amazing. I've taught 24 years and they're great. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you. We do have the best students and parents, and guys, we also have the best teachers. Remember that this is the week of the teacher. Be sure and thank your teachers for everything they're doing. Great job, everybody.